move
It'll
much
be chaos.
Forward, no forward.
Oh,
not,
forward.
Yeah, not. Yeah, not.
Forward.
People love chaos.
That's no better.
Is that no better?
No.
All right.
I was better there.
We're not
Cheers,
live, are we?
cheers.
Are we? I think we are.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. Yeah, we're live. Yeah.
How long have we been live?
Only 20 seconds. Only 20
You
seconds.
could have told us.
Just shuffling
Yeah,
around.
I was just.
I didn't
Yeah.
realise you'd started
I didn't
it.
realise it was gonna
No.
be that quick. Okay.
What's that for
Okay.
not telling us?
Right.
There you
Good
go.
afternoon, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Afternoon.
Hi
Afternoon.
guys.
It's time for a Sunday afternoon special edition car boot haul. See, car boot haul. I think you should do more of the talking today.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We haven't
So-
even had a drink today.
No.
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 Just as it
We're-
is.
We're all a bit tired.
Oh gosh.
I had an epic man nap.
we all
Old man nap.
napped. We all napped.
Have we all napped now?
No,
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
napped.
nap.
You didn't nap.
No.
Apart from Rebecca.
Okay.
Yeah, we all napped, apart from Beck, I think. Oh, we all had a little nap, but yeah, we thought we'd come on today because we went out this morning to the local car boot sale, and obviously Nick and Andrea couldn't come, travel like, what, 200-300 miles or over, I don't know, 200 miles?
Yeah,
About-
somewhere
About
between
around
2
the
and 3.
200 and 300 mile region without sampling the delights of Oop North. What did you guys think, actually?
It was just a boot sale.
It's just
Like,
a boot
just
sale.
a boot
It's just
sale.
no, but it's true.
Special northern edition of
No,
boots.
Well, no, that
We
the
could've
the
been
edition
anywhere.
is special, but the boot sale itself,
We didn't get there for when it opened. We were kind of half-heartedly just going, yeah, we're just going to go and chill out. But we found some pretty tasty stuff.
yeah, we got a fair bit of stuff. Considering, we turned up at 7 because that was really impressive actually to be awake and I think-
Impressive to be
yeah,
awake.
it was
Well, we only had about 4 hours sleep again last night.
Yeah. 4 hours tops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
for-
quite hard to get up, wasn't it?
It
Yeah.
was.
So considering that we got there at 7 and we just moseyed is the word, wasn't it? Moseyed around.
Yes.
And we found some cool stuff, and
So we're going to try and
we're going to try and share it.
Share it.
We've all got a few things.
Yeah.
How are
yeah.
we going to do it? Just grab.
Gonna show
Yeah,
the
we're going to grab
highlights,
some stuff.
aren't we?
Yeah. At the moment, we've got 27 people in the chat. So hi everybody. We have gotten. Oh, I should really do it from here. Be easier.
So
Yeah.
try and-
That's why I've got.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
why you've got the phone.
That's So I can do it from here. We've got doing it yourself
Find the right
lifestyle.
chat.
Yeah. Philippa Spalton,
I'll Steve Green's in.
Andy Robbins, the Business Wolf, Doctor Doodle Doo, Philippa Spalton, Chris Scotts as well, Panzer, Happy Chap, Adam Kelsey, Jason Entwistle. Jason said he was disappointed. I said I'm really sorry. It's just because it's.
Because of yesterday.
Yeah, because yesterday,
Yeah.
we just weren't in any shape. He understands, though. He understands. He said it would have been rude not to because you bought a drink as a gift, so it would have been rude not to.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. It would have been bad manners. So, so we're gonna get on with it. Right? Shall we start then?
Oh, Darren's in there. Hi,
Darren as well. Oh, hi, Darren as well.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to start with a few? Yours are
Yeah, I've got-
convenient.
Mine are conveniently placed. The first thing I picked up today was actually this. I was going to not pick it up, but then Nick was right behind me, so I thought I'd pick it up.
Is that the reason you went for it?
And it just happened that it was lucky that it was good. No, it's a Pioneer CD player, but it's actually a recorder as well. And on this top it actually says £4 working last time used. So I'm hoping it's still working. I paid £3 for it. And I did actually manage to pick up some blank CDs today as well, so I'll test it out with that. If working, I could get maybe up to £100 for it, so that would be pretty cool. So that's if working.
That's nice.
Yeah, if working though, and
Would
these
it be
things are
worth-
flaky.
Is it worth picking up a remote, or does that not make a lot of
I
difference?
didn't see a lot of difference. I think I saw one hit like 60 at auction without a remote, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna
Happy
leave it without
days.
a remote. Yeah, so,
£3.
exactly right.
I saw you use your haggle skills. So there's no remote. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah,
We can take 3 then.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm not good at getting up and pressing the button. No. Yeah, it was 3 was a good price. So
Yeah, that was a good
that
start.
was it. Who's next?
Oh, go
Start
on
from
then.
that side. Yeah,
Grab something.
grab some stuff. We'll alternate it.
Oh, I could do. I picked this up first off.
Oh, there we go.
Picked up a Nintendo T-shirt. It's an official Nintendo one for £3.
Picked up a couple though, didn't you?
Yeah.
But
Do you
they're
want to
they're going to be shown. Are you going to show them?
I'll do them now
Oh,
while I'm
okay.
thinking about it. Yeah, same guy, all my size. So there was this one which he said he hadn't worn because his wife wouldn't let him wear it.
I know, couldn't believe that.
Yeah.
We were having this weird conversation about his wife's like
I
really
thought he
controlling,
was joking at
and
first.
she was still
But he
right
was
there.
dead serious, was he?
Yeah.
And what did she say? Like, was she like just like
Yeah.
She just stood there
going, "Yeah, you're right. I didn't."
Yeah, I won't let him wear
looking
it.
unamused.
Just
And then there's this one, which is Yoda.
that's super cool.
Like it's a DJ,
It's
and it's
DJ
got all the
Yoda.
tour dates. So you got like all the different.
Yeah, it says on the
But
back.
it's all different
Star
Star
Wars
Wars places.
locations.
So
It is.
yeah,
It
I'm
says,
surprised Death Star's not sold out.
Yoda, the intergalactic tour.
Yeah, but some of the places are sold out, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like Forest Moon of Endor sold out, but the Death Star still has tickets available.
Yeah,
Who
they're
wants to go to the Death
probably a
Star,
big
don't
venue
they?
there. You see.
Oh right, yeah, too many.
Yeah. On Endor, it's only about
Oh right,
100 seats.
Makes sense. Yeah.
not seats. It's a DJ thing.
Uh,
But yeah, you know what I mean. So there was that one.
Yeah.
I'm glad
These-
he put so much thought.
These ones were only £1 because he'd worn these. He wasn't allowed to wear this.
Oh, yeah. He was allowed this one.
Yeah, these were worn, so they were cheap.
Okay.
This one is so cool as well. This is Atat ice cream van.
Yeah, and then Vader's out there with a 99 flake by the
Yeah,
looks of
yeah.
it with strawberry sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're all for
You
me.
can see we've spent too much time studying these t-shirts.
Yeah.
Next item. Yes. I don't.
Ah.
Yeah. We don't know
Did
what.
you find out if he is a boglin?
I think he might be a boglin.
This
Yeah.
ugly thing.
1989, and it was some weird name. Seven Western, I think it was the brand.
Yeah.
Yeah. We paid £1 for that, and we think it's a boglin. By the way, Lonnie's just popped into the chat as well. So Sib K, Mir Cameron, Ali, Al's Attic, Mark Spencer.
Lonnie, if you're still watching,
Yeah.
I'm hoping to be in the chat tonight. We are leaving later than we thought, so depending on how knackered I am, I will be with you later.
And I'm going to try to stay up and watch it.
So yeah, there's that. What are these? I've never actually had one of these.
I don't know.
You don't know what they
I
go
don't
for?
know. It varies. I think they can go for really good money, like 50 to 100 in some cases, but not this one. I think that's for like the big ones with the tails, and this will be like maybe 20 quid, I'd guess. I don't know. Maybe.
Cool.
Maybe.
Maybe.
If it's a boglin.
It's ugly. It's like one of those dead jellyfish we saw on the beach.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, giant. Yeah. The Monty just so badly wanted.
Oh,
Yeah.
He was so
I don't know if
desperate
we
for
mentioned it.
wasn't
Yes, when we walked on the beach, the stroll on the
The
beach,
SAS stroll.
we kept finding dead jellyfish, and Monty wanted to eat the things. We were having to restrain him, weren't we?
Yeah.
Keep him
I think
away.
seeing dead jellyfish should have been a sign that we were walking quite
Walking
far.
quite far.
I think we should have thought, maybe at that point, maybe we've gone a bit too far. Okay, Sib K says no one can ever complain about Z being red. They all look like tomatoes. I think I look redder actually than everyone else.
Yeah.
I've caught the sun.
It's
On
the
my neck.
it's the lighting in here is bad.
It
We
is.
can't get it right no matter what we try. It's like
The thing
Yeah,
is,
but at least that's proved it isn't just you that's
yeah,
right.
exactly, exactly. Oh, boglin fish, I believe, says Sib K.
oh,
So P, maybe I'll check it out.
Boglin what fish?
Fit with a P.
Ah, because I searched
Pig,
boglin
yeah.
fish and it came up with a different one.
Yeah. So yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Next item. So
Do you want to
Yeah.
grab
Yeah.
something, or
Yeah,
does
you-
Beck,
Do you
Beck
wanna-
want to do?
Yeah.
Oh, Beck,
do you want to do?
you're epic.
Do you want to?
I think this is
Should I
fine
do
of the
that
day.
now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just,
do you
just
want
do
to?
it because
Do
it's,
that
it's yeah, so-
Jump in.
because we're not going to go through all of it because it'll be
No.
silly.
We're not
It's a
gonna
bag
go
of
through
dog
all
Just
food.
tell the story. Yeah.
So went
It's
up to a
nice.
store
It is
and
actually-
saw this bag
Of dog food.
of dog food.
For sports, specifically for sporting and working adult dogs.
That's Monty.
Yeah.
He's 40.
And then I noticed that they were all scarves. So I had a quick rummage through and I noticed a lot of them were brands and silk. So I initially asked what she wanted for the scarf. And she said 50p for just one scarf. And I said, well, how much if I want to take the lot? And so she said £10, and I was like, yes. I think I couldn't get the money out of the wallet quick enough. Really.
It was nice because I said that it was like the first time I'd seen Rebecca kind of go for the, how much for the lot,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
which does take a little bit of confidence, I think. So yeah, it's basically a bag full of scarves.
I don't know how many I've got, but we've
Yeah.
got to go through
and
them.
and some of them are vintage.
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
they're,
Show a couple.
they're all silk, are they? Almost the ones
Yeah,
you
they're-
looked at.
all the ones
silk.
we've pulled out are silk,
Most of them are silk.
Yeah. and they're really
Yeah.
crazy designs, and some of them are
And some
like
of them are
vintage.
Quite like
Yeah.
yeah. branded and stuff.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah. So, but yeah, tenner for the lot.
So let's say there's 50 in there at least,
Possibly, yeah, it's going to take me a while to
and if they're worth
sort
what,
through.
5 to 10 quid each, low end.
Yeah.
That'll be the low end. If
That's
I've got
crazy
anything
money.
that's branded, then yeah.
So you
that'll be a lot
See, I
more.
think that bag of dog food's the find of the day.
bag of dog food. Oh, what? Who gets a bunch of scarves, silk scarves made in Italy and stuff?
And
Yeah,
puts it
that
in
dog food bag will
dog
do the
food
trick.
bag.
They'll just shove them in
I
there.
think they cleaned it out, all little bits of dog
Well,
food.
I'm
in it.
hoping
Probably.
they cleaned it out.
No, it's going to have crumbs of pedigree, whatever.
Yeah,
And,
possibly.
Yeah,
at the
Yeah.
that
bottom,
was a
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One Man Riot has joined us as well. Sibk actually thinks it might be the reflection of Z causing everyone to look red. So it might.
So it's still your fault.
It's still my fault, but I'm just so red that it's. Doing it yourself lifestyle has a question. How much packing do you have to do when you get back, Nick and Andrea, or do you have someone working away for you? Lot?
Oh, nobody working
We,
away.
we don't
for
have
us.
packing elves.
Packing.
No.
No.
We've had a
That'd be
fairly
lovely,
slow
wouldn't it?
weekend anyway, haven't we?
Yeah,
It's
it
not
has.
going to
It's been
be.
quite quiet, so
It's not going to be
huge.
epic. No, we've done better on Amazon, I think, this weekend
Yeah,
than
definitely.
eBay again. Mainly because we've not been putting the work in on eBay.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many orders we've got, but it's not epic.
No.
Yeah.
So we,
Might even get them done tonight.
One Man Riot
Well,
says.
next, you're going to be up till probably 1 to do the chat,
Oh.
so
if I'm still with it.
if you're still
Yeah.
with it.
That's
yeah, we might
hardcore.
crash
I'm going
on.
to try to watch it as well. One Man Riot says, "Can we see Nick and Andrea's haul, please? Where did Nick get his T-shirt from?" We just covered that earlier,
We
but
just
yeah,
said that,
Yeah,
so
this
you
was
have
at
to
the
watch it
boot
back.
sale this morning. He wanted. It wasn't a lot because it's unworn according to him. £3, but I'd have paid up to 15 odd quid for that. Not second hand at a boot sale.
no,
New.
new, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just your thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was like it was,
Totally my thing.
yeah, it's like
It's my
yeah.
sort of design. I like.
And
that.
it fits
Yeah.
like a glove as well,
Yeah.
so fantastic.
Mhm.
Lonnie has asked, did we get into any tap battles?
No, we kind of naturally we were kind of
Yeah.
We
sticking
barely
together.
saw each other.
And then
yeah.
it was like
Yeah.
you picked up that, so I carried on, and then that was it. I lost you.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
And we bumped into each other every now and
Halfway,
again.
yeah.
We did, yeah.
One Man Right says, "What can we see Andrea's haul?"
Well, I haven't really got a big haul.
But it's
We're
an
showing,
item, yeah.
we're showing the highlights
Yeah.
of what we've all
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
We'd be here too
When-
long.
Yeah, because
If we show
So we've only got a
everything,
few
yeah.
bits and bobs each.
yeah.
Go on, grab something.
grab-
What
So
have you got?
yeah, well, I'll
Show those
show.
dolls. You
I'm
you
going to show
found
you
them.
probably. Well, I don't know if this is genuine. I need to check this out. But basically,
There you
it
go.
is Prada sunglasses.
So if anyone can spot anything that tells us if this is genuine or not, the lid, it's got that in, but that doesn't really mean anything.
Like it's the
It's-
patterned. And,
Yeah,
yeah.
and they're like tinted.
Yeah, and they've sort of engraved with Prada on the inside.
It's not going to show, but they say Prada up the side. They feel quality.
Yeah, they do look
so
it.
I don't know. They were £5.
They've got all the marks, haven't they?
So I took a chance, really.
Let's see if these are
Oh, look, there's a proper.
Sutcliffe
Sutcliffe's.
Opticians, but they're not Prada branded.
No.
I don't know. We will have to do some research. It's got Prada branding all in the bottom of the box. So you took a punt at a £5.
Took a punt at a £5.
Yeah. We don't know.
If it works out,
So
it'll be a nice little
Yeah.
flip. So
It could be my pickup of the day. It could be just that I get my money back at another boot
that's
sale.
right.
So
I don't know where it was.
Ka-ching there. What gone?
Don't know,
Oh,
don't know.
don't know what
No,
it
it's
is.
not on
No,
Beck's phone.
no, it won't be on mine.
Where'd the lid go? Where-
so here's got it.
where you
I've
got
had an offer. No,
Let me grab that.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
So yeah, there was that.
Okay.
Well, I think we're sort of going round, aren't we?
Yeah.
So you wanna-
Yeah.
Find something else here.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. This is from the same guy. I bought this Walkman for £2. Just because I like Sony Walkmans. It's got an FM and AM radio.
Mhm.
Nick's
They,
using.
they go for a bit more with the radio, don't they?
You'd hope
generally.
so. They can do.
Yeah.
They can do. Did I not bring in? Oh yeah, yeah. And also from the same guy, I bought this, which was a £5, which is Roberts.
I like this. That's cool.
Yeah, we might actually use it for ourselves because we don't get LBC up here, so we have to use digital radio. But yeah, we might. I don't know. But that's like a CD player, DAB radio. Should get around 40 for that on eBay, and that was a £5. But the cool thing about this guy was he had like a camera on the table, and you know we talked about all cameras yesterday. So I looked at the camera he had, and he was like, "Oh, if you're after a really good camera, I've got this." And he brought out like this from like underneath or something, and it's a Konica Big Mini.
Yeah, I've got
yeah.
the arms.
Yeah, BM201. And this camera, he wanted £50 for, because he said he checked on eBay and he seen them reach like 100 odd, so there's still plenty of profit in it. So because he broached the eBay subject, I felt comfortable checking eBay, because he was like, well, if you're going to talk about eBay, let's talk about eBay. And I saw some sold listings, and the most recent one was £56 at auction. So I wasn't willing to pay the 50. In the end, got it down to like 30, so which is still a fair bit, but considering he got 56 and I saw someone else get 70 at auction, I reckon with good pictures, buy it now, maybe like 100 quid from 30 should be doable. But that's certainly another camera to look out for, because I didn't realise a Konica
If there
Big
weren't
Mini.
many results on completed as well,
Well,
it
that's
might be a set your price and wait.
and wait, so yeah, that was the guy that I was pretty happy to bump into.
Did you get a power lead with that?
Yeah, I did. I just didn't bring, because there was like too much stuff around them, isn't there? It's all like everywhere. Yeah. All right. Next item. Have you got the
Where
last
are
one?
you going? Do you want to show
Yeah.
us one?
Well.
Oh,
have you got
yeah.
Anything else?
More tech. This is really nice. Sony Discman,
Yeah.
which is a quick flip on eBay. I didn't really look up, so I don't know
Mint
exactly.
condition.
But really nice condition.
Yeah.
We put some batteries in it just before, and it's running fine.
Yeah.
And that was £1.
That was excellent condition. That is. That is
Yeah.
a really nice pickup.
So that'd be an easy
Yeah.
flip.
So that's pretty cool.
Okay. I got a Discman as well, but not a Sony one, so it's not really a Discman. It's Philips personal CD player, but it is like mint in box. You had a look earlier.
I don't think it's been out.
And it looks like it's never been used. I got that for £3, so
Yeah.
which is batteries are
expensive.
unused and everything, so that was for £3.
Yeah.
And this is amazing, because we were there at 7. We turned up at 7, and
it
it
was
was
a little while
Is it
after 7.
after 7?
After
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was, the boot fair was in full swing at this point, wasn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
Yeah, the headphones are sealed. It's got all
Yeah.
the manuals. I don't think it's been out of the box.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What did you pay for this again?
£3.
Ah.
£3.
Oh, that's Smoothie Maker.
Yeah. That's something.
I just took a pump because it's Kenwood. It's not good, really. About 15, but people have sold it for parts, the jug, for about a tenner. What did I pay for it?
£4, I think.
Was it? Oh, it's part of that big bundle. Of
Oh,
stuff.
the happy woman.
Yeah, so it wasn't great, but I took a punt on that. But something else I got as part of the bundle makes up for the fact that that's not impressive. Shall I show that? Where's that
Yeah, show that.
thermostat thingy?
That is
This is a lot more logistically complicated than it may seem.
We've got crap everywhere.
Yeah, basically.
All over the floor.
In other words, we've got crap everywhere. That was it. Yeah.
So from the same lady, I picked up that, a few other bits, and then I saw this. Didn't really know anything about it, but you know when you look at something, you think that wouldn't be cheap if I wanted to buy it.
Yeah.
And she wanted 3 or 4 on this, didn't she, as well? It's not been out of the box. It's new, sealed inside, and we researched them. They've been going top end for 100.
Wow.
100
That's
free
really
shipping
good,
we
isn't it?
saw.
That's pretty epic flip
Yeah.
from
So
£3.
hopefully I can get that out of it.
So it's basically like a thermostat which you control using.
Yeah.
Was it Windows, Android, and
Yeah, so you can control your heating from your phone. So it's like the Hive system that they're promoting on the TV all the time.
yeah,
So yeah, that was a punt that paid off.
definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still quite surprised at
That
that
is a
one.
really nice pickup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Peter Cummins says Sony Discman got to be around £20. Sibk says LBC just love shits for a better word. What? I don't know. Okay, I'm not sure. Adam says Konica, good to know. Oh yeah, he's full of on the fence, unhelpful left wing trot. Okay, so you don't like LBC, fair enough. Okay. We've got Nelly in the chat as well. I think from the US. They said hi, and doing it yourself lifestyle says glasses are hard to spot until you look close. For a £5, you could wear them yourself as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah. Try them on, see what they look like.
No.
Oh, come on. There's me almost wearing your dresses, showing them in the asshole. At least you can do is put some sunglasses on.
Mr. Happy Dappy says, did anyone recognise Nick?
We bumped into
We
Blitz.
met a chap,
Yeah. Yeah.
Blitz.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he's in the chat.
Yeah, I've not seen him yet, but yeah.
But nobody else we bumped into. But yeah, it was nice to meet Blitz and say hello.
Yeah. So
He
one
was blaming me for his board game fail pickups.
It's amazing.
Standard.
Yeah, there aren't really any bad Sony items, says Lonnie. I think they're talking about like Sony stuff having good value.
Yeah.
You can't really go wrong with Sony stuff, which is so true.
Yeah, because a lot of people trust that brand. A lot of people are really Sony fanatics, aren't
Yeah.
they?
One man right says, "I want that," alluding to your thermostat, but not for £100 though.
Oh, right.
So, Panzer 1511 has a question. Got hundreds of vintage 90s Magic the Gathering cards chucked in the job lot, but in poor condition. Do you think collectors will still be interested? Will be still?
I would say if they're in poor condition, job lot it.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
And a few people will take a punt that there's something good in there. But condition for the collectors is everything, so I don't know.
Derek Payne says Salus. That's what it is. I was wondering Salus. I was like, oh, it's called a Salus. Yeah, Salus will be £100. I bought one a few months back for that myself. So yeah, it's cool that you can. I think it's just the convenience of being able to do it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the
It's a clever
phone.
system, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you can be coming back home from somewhere
Yeah.
and make your house
Yeah.
toasty on the way.
Yeah, it's a good way of preserving energy. Do you want to show those bits then? or-
these bits.
Oh, I've not seen these.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so picked up costume jewellery. I
Do you
don't
want
know.
me to-
Yeah,
I've
because
got the longest arms out of the bunch, so.
So, and I was just rooting through the bangles really and things, and then my daughter, our daughter,
Yeah.
who was with us, she was rooting through with me, and she said, "Mum, what about this one with the Eiffel Tower on?"
Oh.
No, on there it's actually a Links of London. I think it's Links of London.
Yeah, I'm not going to even attempt to show
No,
the
it's
link.
going to be hard.
It's going to be
so
hard, yes,
far
it's
away.
tight.
But they're an actual brand of charm bracelet. Had a quick look, and in really good condition they can go from anywhere between 30 and 40. So we'll see.
These are ones where people buy the charms separately. don't they?
Yeah, they
Get a
got the charms
collection
on.
on.
Are the charms worth anything on their own? Because I know the
I haven't researched that far
Okay.
into it.
I
but
would
yeah.
have
So-
walked past that every day.
So I
What
was
was our
really,
daughter
really
do?
happy.
Yeah.
It was Zara's pick-up, and she ended up keeping a few bits.
Oh,
that
she
we
got a
picked
Polly
up.
Pocket. I know. She got a Polly Pocket with
Yeah.
one
Just
of the little
because
people.
of that,
Yeah.
just because of that little find.
Yeah.
So
and
yeah,
your
really
daughter
great.
managed to get a phone out.
Yeah, we got a
today.
mobile phone as well, which
Yeah.
is so
And we
that's-
found-
and Ellen's done really well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whenever the kids go, they seem to find so much stuff.
Eleanor's really into her rock music now, and she's got her headphones in. I can talk about her without embarrassing her. But and she reads Kerrang. We found a crate with a ton of VW magazines in, but there was a Kerrang sticking out of the top.
Yeah.
And then we found that there was about 50 Kerrangs, and they wanted 20 pence an issue. Loads of them are sealed because they
Yeah.
must have their daughter had a subscription, I
Yeah,
think, and went off
never-
to
never
university.
opened them.
So they've just been. She goes, they just keep turning up. It's a weekly thing, I think.
Yeah.
So we got the whole lot, about 50 plus magazines for £3. Ellen's going to keep a few, and then if there's any money in the rest, we'll sell them on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Might
cool.
turn the gain up a bit.
So
Someone's saying
all the
that.
girls got something out of today.
So it's just someone said it's a bit low, the volume. It
Oh,
might
okay,
be because
sorry,
we're all
it's because we're all kind
yeah
of trying.
yeah trying yeah.
Yes.
we're doing the best.
Huddled
we got.
around.
Yeah. Okay.
We've got
That
the
sounds
two
like we're gonna
quieter
do-
people at the end. You see, we
Yeah.
did this wrong.
Yeah, we did, yeah. That's probably
That's
why
probably
someone
they
said
asked us to
why did it
move
go? Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
All right. Our people are likening us now to Laurel and Hardy, Abbott and Costello, Peter Cummins, Shakin' Stevens.
Who's Shakin' Stevens?
We know who
I know
Shakin-
who Shakin'
Yeah.
Stevens is.
I don't know,
Which
no.
one of us is?
Apparently, I think that would be me. And then, yeah, Nick is the Elvis of the UK reseller scene. He's got the quiff too, says One Man Riot. So there we go.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Question: how did Nick and Andrea find northern car boot sellers compared to southern ones? I find a lot of the northern car boot sellers a bit rude.
Well,
Oh.
we found one lady that we bought a stack. We bought that Salas thing, some bits we haven't shown yet, and she was
Yeah.
just. It was like we were putting her out, buying her
No.
stuff,
She wasn't.
and she knocked 50
forthcoming.
pence off one thing, and then I got a stack, and I kind of made her a slight reduction on. If I buy all of this, would you do this? I've knocked 50 pence off already. I was like, all right, keep your hair on.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she was a bit short. It's like she
Yeah.
really didn't want to be there. It was hard work to sell me gear. It's like,
I know.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it was just
She was quite intimidating, wasn't she?
a little bit.
She just had this whole demeanour about her. It was like, I
Yeah.
was afraid to ask her anything.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah. So apart from that, it was just like
Yeah,
a down
apart from
south
that,
quick
but
sale.
everybody else was really quite friendly. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's kind of nice because it shows that, you know, we knew obviously Nick and Andrea were there and they knew that we were there looking for stuff, and it wasn't like a competition or anything.
No.
But you think about it, when you're going to your boot fairs, you recognise certain people's faces, but there's probably like 10 times as many other people that are also your competition that you don't even acknowledge.
Well, we said
Mm.
talked about meeting Blitz there. He'd been
Yeah.
there an hour earlier than us. He'd
Yeah.
been round twice, and there was still loads of stuff left
Yeah.
for all
Yeah.
four of us.
Yeah.
So, and we all came away with something completely
Yeah,
different.
that's what I was going to
Yeah.
say. We, even
Yeah.
though there was all four of us there, we all come away with something different. It was
Yeah, and it was fun.
Plenty for everybody.
Yeah.
And there were some
Yeah,
cracking
absolutely.
finds. So
Yeah.
I think if you share those, I think that was
Okay.
an epic find as well.
Yeah, I'm not going to show all of it because it's a bit awkward, but there was a house
Let me
clearance
grab
guy.
that then quick,
Yeah,
and then I can
yeah.
show the scale of it.
Yeah, there was a house clearance guy, and yeah, we got all of this flight simulator stuff. I bet you
That
got
as
some as
well,
well. Yeah. So we got. Is there more in there, or is that it?
I
Yeah.
think.
There's more. No, there's more. Yeah.
So it's mostly add-ons
Is
to
that-
Microsoft Flight Sim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
But
fine.
you
Well,
must
that
have
included
30 odd.
yeah. So
I scanned a few into FBA for you, didn't I?
yeah,
I don't know which ones it was.
It
There
was-
were a couple
yeah.
that were like £20 or something
Mm.
each.
and then the rest aren't worth much, but as a bundle, I suppose. Yeah.
I think I've seen Joe bundling this stuff before.
Yeah.
And it sells quick and for good
I
money.
mean, for a
so-
tenner, I was just like, yeah. I mean, yeah. It's like, there's so many airports and accessories and traffic and whatnot, and I think it was one of these double ones, wasn't it? That was worth.
yeah, one of these bigger ones. I can't,
Yeah.
Probably not this one, but
Yeah. But yeah, it was.
just really cool stuff. The condition was
Yeah.
great. I
And
looked
that's
at
just
it.
from like a house clearance dude. Yeah, that would be Cool. There we go.
Well,
Sorry, hon. That's my bad. I didn't hand it to you properly. Yeah. So yeah, that was for tenner. I mean, I don't know what we'd expect to get, but like I said, like Nick said, he checked a couple of them out, and they were £20, £15 on FBA. So
I reckon by the time you
Yeah.
sold it through, you get 100 out of it.
yeah, so it should be a nice little pickup.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
I like that. I was quite jealous of that one.
Oh,
Media's my
me-
bag.
me-
I'd have been all over that. Like
yeah.
a rash.
Might just sort you out with it.
Shall I show this
Yeah.
jacket that I found?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, you found it really.
Yeah, that was weird. Andrea was browsing through her clothing rail, and I was sort of hanging around. Wait, come on, and whatever. and then
Yeah, but then you sort of looked.
I thought it looked like wool, and
Yeah,
it's
it is. It's wool.
Yeah.
So it is a vintage M&S St Michael pure wool.
it's got the vintage label.
Yeah,
St
it's
Michael.
Got,
Oh, it's not focusing. There we
it's
go.
got its charity shop
It's still,
tag in it.
yeah, it's quite funny. It's still got, what is it?
£5.
Trinity Hospice, £5, and then she went pound,
Yeah.
pound.
So yeah,
That's
have,
it.
have that for £1 all day long.
Nice. It is a lovely
It
jacket.
is a really lovely jacket.
Pure
so
and
that
wool
is-
as
yeah,
well.
really
It's
pleased with
it's
that.
like always nice.
and it's in
Yeah.
lovely condition as well.
Yeah.
What would you think to put that up for?
I reckon around sort of 20, 25.
Call it
Nice.
30.
Call it fancy. There we go. That's the pricing
Okay.
process there live,
Yeah.
guys. You saw it here.
And on the same
You know,
I don't know.
on the same rail was this Topshop dress, which is like it's knitted.
Oh, that is nice.
And it's a maxi dress.
Yeah.
It's really long. It's got sort
With
of
tags as
tassels
well.
at the ends.
Yeah, that
it's
is
brand
new
new
with
with tags. She said £3 on that and £1 on the jacket, and I thought, well, I'd pay £3 for the jacket. So
Yeah. That was
yeah.
good. What was the
So
original label
£4
price?
in
Has it got a,
total.
oh,
£48.
48. New.
Yeah, £48 brand new.
So yeah, what do you reckon? 25, 30 again?
Something like that. Yeah, I don't know.
Nice. Shows it's plenty there,
Yeah.
isn't there?
Yeah.
I think other than that, we've only got a few bits. You've got some. I don't know what you've got in that bag there. Is it just clothes? Oh, okay. We can just
Sorry.
And then the monster dolls.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah, show that.
From the woman who didn't seem too pleased to be there or to sell us things, we also got this, which when we first picked it up, she said 50p. When she came to add it all up, it was £1 suddenly.
Reluctant
So the
seller.
50p discount we got,
You lost
she
it.
then added back on.
You lost.
Yeah.
But I was happy to pay it. It's an official Lego product. They do various like spin-off products like torches, and this is an alarm clock. There's not a lot of money in it, but I should get 10 comfortably out of that.
Cool.
So yeah.
Morgan Horde says real Prada sunglasses have multiple serial number points. I think like 3 in different places, so it might be worth checking that.
Okay.
Right.
Serial
Thank you.
numbers.
Thank
Yeah,
you for that.
yeah. I've got a bit of a fail. I like Tony Robbins. He's the motivational speaker. You either love him or hate him. I think he's quite cool. This was £5 for a 7-day box set thing. So I think you checked and they're like a tenner or
Only on
used,
Amazon.
yeah.
I didn't look on eBay.
eBay. Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
But that's the sort of thing
yeah.
you could use yourself
Self
and get
and then,
something
get
out
some
of it.
motivation out of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like oh, you didn't talk about what you found in the CD player. You have to.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
this is epic.
Is it still in there? I think it is.
Yeah, that's where you used to test it. You weren't impressed.
in here, in the Sony that I picked up, it's got Paul McKenna, How I Can Make You Thin.
And it's called a what CD?
Mind programming. I played it. We put some headphones in this, and he's like hypnotising you.
I played it as well. It didn't work.
You got to play the whole thing.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not eat whilst you're listening to it either.
But
Nick
these
was
guys were getting
testing.
worried I was listening
Yeah.
too
Yeah.
much and I was going to
Yeah,
disappear.
we were worried that Nick was using it more than.
He put his headphones on and then said, "Right, I'm about to make myself thin."
We were
Oh,
like,
no,
no.
don't do that.
Okay, that was so funny. Though. When we saw that in there, we were like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
How funny is that? What are the chances? Okay. Yeah, you have some bits
Yeah.
here?
Do you wanna
Yeah.
show that? It's kind of
Yeah, I'm going to have to move it. Yeah.
Won't go
No,
any
it won't.
further.
Yeah, it won't. Yeah, that's it.
it's a little. I think it's kind of old-ish.
Yeah, it looks
because of
old. Yeah.
Because of the washing tag.
What's it? What is it? Oh,
label thing.
Winsmore London,
Yeah.
size 12.
Never.
89% polyester, 11% metallic.
Yeah. No,
Oh.
the reason
Was it
I
like
picked
metal?
it up
A metal
is
bag.
because it's like a pleated skirt, and I just really like the look of it.
I so you just bought it because you like the look of it. Okay.
Yeah, but I think that's
Yeah,
enough to
that
go
is
on.
Enough to go
That's
on,
enough
isn't
to
it?
go
Because I've heard many
She
YouTubers
only
say,
wanted 50p for it.
well,
Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
and if you like something, someone else is going to like it. I've heard loads of people
I
say
mean,
that.
the label's
is
quite
exactly
interesting,
why.
isn't it? 11% metallic.
And if it's got
Yes.
metal thread in it, that wouldn't be cheap to produce.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's
But
pretty
yeah,
cool.
that's why I went on that one.
Yeah.
And I picked these two up. Now I probably paid a bit too much for this, but one of these tops I actually want for myself anyway. So, which is this one. I paid £6 in total for both of these.
£6.
Yep, and they're is it Yumi?
Oh, that's
yeah.
really cool, actually.
So. I'm
So you
gonna
pay
see
£3
what it's like.
each.
Yeah, £3 each.
Okay.
But I want to keep that one anyway.
Oh, you're keeping that.
So,
Okay.
Well, when you're keeping something for yourself, it's like I paid 3 on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually a super bargain. You have to
Yeah.
flip your head a bit,
Yeah.
don't you, when
Yeah.
you're buying for yourself.
And that's for
Yeah.
sale, is it? That's the.
Yeah, that
that's,
one's going to be for sale.
okay. So
That's see-through, that one.
yeah, it's like a
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
sheer floor.
sheer floral.
Yeah, that's
top
the
thing.
word.
Yeah.
Sheer.
Well done.
Yeah.
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 Sit down with the
Yeah, I'm
lingo.
so yeah, shit. Next.
You want to show these?
Good luck with airport security. I thought that with the metallic thread and that.
Oh,
Take the dress off.
Yeah. That's
Have
good.
you got any metal on you? No.
No.
Yeah, that'll cause static everywhere. sounds extremely uncomfortable, says Lonnie. It does.
Oh, we found from a couple of different stalls. We picked up a load more of the Monster Highs.
Yeah.
Some were
God,
50p and some were pound, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a funky one.
Yeah,
that
that
one.
is
That
really
hair.
cool.
That is the best.
Oh, one stall she wanted £1.50. Well, she wanted £2,
Oh,
but she
wow.
said you could have two for
They're actually really nice.
£3,
aren't they?
Yeah,
and then you got them to down to £1.
We had to work quite hard on one stall to get the discount. And then
You
we
was-
went to another stall where they had no clothes on, the arms were missing, and they were £2 each.
Yeah.
We're like, okay,
Okay.
I've got a bag full with clothes and complete that were
Yeah.
50p or a pound. So yeah, I don't know if you've seen in some of our videos, we bundled up, I think it was 12 or 14 a couple of weeks back and got £51. So I've got a few more at home already, so I've got another hopefully £50 bundle to go on those. Is that all?
That's it. That's all we picked
Is that
out.
all our
That's it,
goodies
yeah.
we've got?
Yeah, I think
I
yeah.
think we're done with our.
Yeah,
not
we-
unless you've got something to
We've
show.
got one other thing to show just before we go, and it was quite weird because this was the last pickup I had actually of the day. So this is after all the oh gosh, where is it? I should have been a bit more organised about this. Yeah. So
That's what we say every Sunday.
after all the dealers had gone through and searched for all the games, etc., this was the weirdest thing to find. At like 9 o'clock, I think we left. So it was around that time. I got 2 Game Boy Advance consoles with the power supplies. I've got the power supplies in here as well. Yeah, I got power supplies there as
Yep.
well. They're the
And
ones.
this one, let me show that. This is, any gamers will know, but this one with the tattoo, ignore that sticker, that should come off.
Yeah,
That's the tribal design.
yeah.
Well
Remember
done.
when this came out, we had loads of them in from Nintendo, didn't we, in our
Yeah.
shop? And it's got like tattoo design on the inside there near the buttons.
And the crazy thing is, I got them both for £1 each, so £1 each. So yeah, great little pickup.
All I can say to that is, well done.
Thank you.
Well done there, that
Yeah,
man.
I mean, it was just very lucky.
it's
So
one of those things. I mean,
Yeah.
like you said, we were both milling around that boot sale.
and just
Either I didn't make it to that stall, or
Yeah.
I missed them,
and
or
how
they
all
weren't
the
out.
other dealers missed them that were there, like that I normally,
Sometimes
yeah.
people find things in the back of the car later, don't
Late,
they?
yeah.
Or it's in a box and they get it out.
and yeah, they didn't
That's
attach any
great.
value to
What,
it. So.
what do these go for? These I haven't sold one for.
I don't know. I think on eBay you're
Ages.
looking around 30. I think maybe
Yeah.
25, 30.
So nice. I love this console.
Yeah,
So
it's
nice.
solid, isn't it? And
That
and being able
one's-
to,
That one's a bit
think that's-
worse on
yeah.
the screen. This
Yeah.
one's nice.
I don't know if that can be wipe off. No, if that's like
No,
scuffs.
actually on the screen,
That's
isn't
scuffs,
It's like
yeah.
someone's
Like with a
shoes
key
around
or
it.
something.
Mm.
Yeah. So bit of
Yeah.
a shame, but yeah.
Can't grumble for £1 each. So
No.
that was epic.
Sure.
So for our little mosey around the car boots, we did all right.
Yeah, we did,
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
there is
Definitely.
actually bits more, but
There
it's,
are.
yeah, it's awkward
Yeah.
to.
Oh, there is that Furby. Quickly,
Yeah. Do you want to pass the phone?
Beck, do you mind?
Yeah.
this one is slightly annoying. You may have
There's
seen in
actually
when we
bags
went.
over there.
Yeah, there is quite a bit more stuff, but you may have seen we picked up on our garage trail that pink
Garage. You
Furby.
keep saying garage,
Garage.
these days.
Oh, garage, whatever.
The garage.
This is from the same series of Furby Booms. This is, what's it called?
Waves.
Waves.
Yeah.
But we put some batteries in, didn't we? And he fires up okay, but whenever he's speaking, there's like a ticking sound in the background. So
Yeah. On the speaker, just like a little
yeah,
click,
I
a
I think
clicking.
there's a slight
yeah,
fault. So
which is a shame. But he
I-
works. Other than that, it's
I
just.
think I'll still be able to sell him. I just have
Yeah.
to declare that. Which
Yeah.
is a shame because he's boxed and it's quite. You think he might be one of the rarer patterns.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, I only got 25 for mine, but
Oh,
Um,
okay.
but like yeah,
That's cool.
still a cool pickup.
Yeah,
They're funny, aren't they?
they're mental.
I saw Nick sticking his finger in its mouth.
I was testing it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
alright.
like that. They do. They enjoy that.
They do. They like that. That's- okay.
Don't go there.
Oh, right. A Furby annoying? No way, says Lonnie. Furby Boom, I got one for a £5 last week, so Peter
Yeah,
Cummins.
this was a £5 actually as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
One man writes says, I'm sure his hair has grown longer during this broadcast. it has, yeah. So yeah, it was crazy. Lonnie, no, they're not AGS 101s. We checked that. Like I always check that because I'd love to find an AGS 101. If you guys are wondering what Lonnie's mentioning, I think they had a brighter screen, didn't they?
They changed.
Yeah,
I
they
think
changed
so.
the screen, so
I'm not
they're
even sure what the difference.
they're
is.
more desirable. I think the screen's better, but these are 001s models. So, but yeah, I mean, it was nice. We got to walk around and chill out.
We were very chilled.
Very chilled,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we still gotten some really profitable items and
Absolutely.
more stuff to go through.
And there was
It just shows you that there's always plenty of stuff to go around.
Yeah.
There was a Nerf Centurion, the Mega. Did you see that?
I
Great
didn't
big
see.
red
I
one.
didn't even see. I didn't even see it. No.
And I didn't go back for it. I was
Oh.
slightly concerned with the size of it. It's one that you can't break down.
Oh, right.
And they wanted
should have picked that up.
£10 for it, didn't they?
Yeah,
that
but I reckon I
sounds-
could have got them to bundle in the other guns.
That
But
would have been quite
just-
valuable, right?
It
Or
just
not?
wasn't. Yeah, well, about 30 right now they were.
Ah.
Yeah.
But you just yeah.
couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, could be bothered.
I don't know why. I was just like, "Oh."
Yeah, I'll leave that. I'll leave that.
But I was pleased with what we got.
Yeah.
That thermostat
Yeah.
made my day. That
Oh, that's
surprised me.
Yeah.
that was really,
totally.
really
And
good.
CD player as well. I mean, that's epic
Yeah.
as well. So yeah, thanks everyone who's popped in. We're not gonna prolong it too much, the chat, because tired and hot and it's very stuffy here.
It is. Yeah.
It's very hot and
It
stuffy. So we really appreciate everyone popping in.
Yeah. I just want to say
yeah.
thanks to these guys for putting us up.
It's been a pleasure.
we are
It's been
heading-
really good
Yeah.
It's been
weekend.
awesome
Yeah.
having you
It's
here.
been
It really
fun.
has.
It's been epic. We're knackered now, though. We're
We're
absolutely
totally
knackered.
knackered.
We all need
yeah.
a day off tomorrow.
We
don't
only just made it around that first car boot, and I was like, "Oh, there's about 3 more, but there's no chance we're going to them."
Yeah.
And yeah, we were all talking about how tomorrow is just gonna be packing and then
and then probably
well,
sleep.
Chilling out.
chilling out. Yeah,
Yeah.
chill out. So
So yeah, we're heading back home tonight. I still am planning to be on the Six Pack Show on Chad
Mhm.
Golden Finger Picker's channel, but it depends how alive I am.
and that'll be on at 1 a.m. right?
1 a.m.
1 a.m.
Yeah.
Wow, that would be.
So
you need some sleep.
if you're still up, check that out. If I'm not there, watch it anyway because
Yeah.
they're a great bunch of
Yeah.
people. So yeah,
Gotta be there. Gotta be there. I'm gonna put the pressure.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
Yeah. So yeah, that's superb. And also, guys, Tuesday's Chat is going to be on this channel,
Yeah.
so you guys will hopefully be able to catch that as well.
Catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Should we just quickly show Monty because he
No,
looks...
he's fast asleep.
Yeah.
He's running in his
he's
sleep.
dreaming. Oh.
Oh, you can move that. Yeah.
There you go. He's knackered. He walked so much yesterday, the poor guy, and he's just he just decided that's the spot now.
He's slept quite a lot today, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, he did.
Poor
Oh,
thing.
oh, I messed this up now. Okay. All right, guys. Anyway, oops. There you go. Thanks for
Very
watching,
nice.
guys, and hope you enjoyed the video.
Jazz hands.
Bye. Bye.
Cheers, guys. Bye.
Oh no, I can't switch it off.
Oh, it's